So we got to talk about old Gavin Newsom because, the old saying of just let them speak, as Senator Kennedy likes to say, Operation Let Her Speak. He always talks about AOC with Operation Let Her Speak, right? Because AOC always proves us right. Whenever you just sit back and just let these Democrats talk, they always prove you're right in one way or another. And that is exactly what Gavin Newsom has done. He's proven that, liberals, they're actually racist. Democrats, they are genuinely the racist ones in this country. It ain't Republicans. It's Democrats. And he's getting a lot of backlash for it, which we're going to dive into here shortly. But of course, I got to play what he said. Exhibit A. Check it out.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech. Because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
So in front of a crowd full of black folks, he's in Atlanta, or was in Atlanta in this video clip. He tells a room full of black people, hey, I'm like you because I have a low SAT score and I can't read a speech. All right, Gavin Newsom. Okay. All right. Not only that, he lied, but we'll get to that here in a second. I want to play a little bit of the backlash that he is receiving from this. Check it out.
People are too much. Okay, I cannot keep up with it. So far, are y'all keeping count? So far, we can't use computers, we can't read, we can't get a driver's license, and women cannot figure out how to get their names changed and do all that in order to get a driver's license. And now, according to Governor Gavin Newsom, we don't do well on SATs. And let me add a few more. And Hillary Clinton said that she carries hot sauce in her bag because, that's what all black people do. Anyways. And of course, Joe Biden, who can ever forget, Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Well, I must not be black because I definitely didn't vote for him. The hits just keep on coming. What y'all think? Try me a comment.
And of course, according to Kamala, we all wash our greens in the same place that we wash our ass, in the bathtub. Crazy.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. I was going to talk about another Gavin Newsom clip, but can y'all imagine my surprise of coming on Malcolm X's internet during Black History Month and hearing and seeing this? All right, in the spirit of good faith, if y'all can find me a video of Gavin Newsom going to a poor white community and be like, just like y'all, for real, like, I wear dirty wife beaters, I wear flat brim YMCMB hats, I drink Mountain Dew Code Red, I only listen to Eminem, I'm just like y'all poor whites, for real. If y'all can find me, Gavin Newsom, doing that, then I will shut the hell up. He's just out of touch politician, I guess. If y'all can find that, find the equivalent. Yeah. But this nigga really said, yeah, I'm just like y'all, for real, I can't read. Nah, I'm just like y'all, for real. I love Black history. I've read The Souls of Black Folk. I love ball, like something. Nigga gonna say, I'm just like y'all, I can't read. Oh, you gotta.
So yeah, he's receiving some backlash, and rightfully so. As a matter of fact, here, let's throw up another one. We'll run with this one.
I can't even, I'm just like y'all. I can't read, and I can't find my birth certificate. Gavin, what the heck are you thinking, bro? You think this is gonna make me vote for you? Look at California. And that's it. That's all I had to say.
I mean, she made a great point there. Yeah. Ain't nobody voting for Gavin Newsom. Look at California. Look at economy for you want that for the entirety of the United States of America? Hell no. Now there was one interesting tidbit in what he had to say, because he said that he couldn't read. And of course, and I've talked about this in the past, Gavin Newsom says whatever he thinks is the best thing to say in the moment. He doesn't actually mean it. Oftentimes he's lying. He's just making stuff up. And here is a perfect example of just that in this clip you're about to see. All right, check it out.
Nothing I dislike more than the politician that sits there and lies to you.
You've written a hell of a book, and I don't say that lightly. I went through it in a quick hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
You've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read.
Nothing.
Oh, so first off, he said he hates the politicians that sit there and lie. Then he went on to say that he read a 260 page. Goodness gracious, can I fast forward this?
You've written a hell.
Then he goes on to say he read a 260 page book in a very short amount of time. Then he gets on stage in front of a bunch of black people and says, "Hey, I'm like you because I can't read." So which one is it, Gavin? I'm pretty sure he did this whole thing with Charlie Kirk as well. If you guys remember, he had Charlie Kirk on his podcast. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. And he told Charlie Kirk that his son loved Charlie and his son wanted to skip school so he could meet Charlie. And then later on, he said something about like his son didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was or something, or didn't like Charlie Kirk. If I remember correctly, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think I do remember him saying both of those things. But that's Gavin Newsom for you, man. That is Gavin Newsom for you. And you know what the crazy thing is? I got to throw this up on the screen.
We're all running, and this is just a downright clown car at this point on the Democratic side. I mean, just take a look here. Top choices for the 2028 Dem-Pres nominee. You have a leader, but it's not really a clear leader. It's within the margin of error.
According to CNN, Gavin Newsom is leading. And number two right behind him ain't too much better either. I mean, their whole roster is absolutely garbage. You got Pete Buttigieg, and then AOC right behind that. And what a horrible lineup. What a horrible lineup. If you needed some motivation to get your butt up and get out there and vote, not only in the midterms, but in the primaries as well, which there's primaries going on in North Carolina and Texas, I believe, for sure in Texas. So if you live in Texas, get your butt up, get out and vote. You can pause this video, you come back to it, all right? But yeah, man, I don't want to see any of these folks in the White House. None of them. None of them.
You have Newsom at 19%. Then you have former Vice President Kamala Harris at 18%. Quite a weak number for her, given that, of course, she was the nominee last time around. Pete Buttigieg, who, of course, has run before, 13%. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at 12%. This is just a total clown car. It is a total mess. There is no clear front runner at this particular point on the Democratic side. Who the heck knows who the nominee is going to be in 2 years?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. I don't want to see any of these folks. I genuinely, I don't even know who I would even, like, if there had to be a Democrat, I don't even know who that would even be, because, you know, you can't believe these Democrats on what they say. At least with Uncle Trump, he says what he means, and he means what he says, and he's going to do everything possible in order to ensure that he accomplishes exactly what he promised us he was going to do. Now, it may not always come true, right? And I talked about this the other day. That's our fault, right? Because he's fighting against a mainstream media who is constantly bashing him, constantly, oh, whatever he said is bad, oh, whatever he's doing is bad, right? Every single day. So he's fighting mainstream media. He's fighting the Democrat Party. But then also he's fighting his own damn party, because we have rhinos in the party, people that we voted for. All right, so I would be a little more accepting of criticism of Uncle Trump in because of course I've heard some Republicans, oh, Trump ain't done enough. I would accept that a little bit more if we did more in getting these rhinos out of our party. Now, if we had voted these rhinos out of our party, the John Thunes, the Susan Collins, the Lisa Murkowskis, if Mitch McConnell wasn't in the Senate for this long and able to retire, granted, he is retiring this year, so thank goodness we won't have to deal with Mitch McConnell after this year, right? But still, the fact that he was able to sit there for that long and retire as a senator is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. The Lindsey Grahams of the world, the John Cornyn's of the world, right? The Dan Crenshaws, the Tom Tillises, which Tom Tillis is not seeking re-election, so that is great news. I believe Tom Tillis is from North Carolina, I believe. So we got to make sure that we elect somebody great in North Carolina, as well as a great replacement for Mitch McConnell in Kentucky as well. I'm forgetting some folks as well. But yeah, if we were able to get these rhinos out of our party, then I would accept the criticism a little bit more. All right, yeah, Trump hasn't done enough. He hasn't, right? But no, we've elected a bunch of rhinos that are stymieing the movement. The SAVE Act has been sitting on. We waiting on John Thune. Well, really, the SAVE Act is being held up by Mitch McConnell, really his assistant, because Mitch McConnell ain't all there. But then also, John Thune is holding it up because he could just end the filibuster. That's our fault. We elected these folks. We did. Trump has called for the ending of the filibuster, but John Thune refuses. How is that Trump's fault? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Trump signed a record number of executive orders. You know how many bills have actually made it back to his desk through Congress? Like less than 40. Less than 40. A record low. Record low. Is that Trump's fault? No. He's done everything he can. He's not a dictator at the end of the day. I know the left likes to try to say he's a dictator. Oh, no kings, no kings. There's only so much he can do. He can sign executive order after executive order, but come 2028, if we lose, all of that goes right out the window. Because weak, pathetic individuals like John Thune, amongst other rhinos in our party, refuse to advance these bills. Refuse to codify these executive orders into law. That ain't Trump's fault. It's our own fault. That's us. So yeah, man. We got to make sure we get out. We got to make sure we get out and vote. I just saw that there was record turnout in Texas amongst Democrats in their primary race. So this is gonna be huge, guys. It's gonna be huge. Do not sit back and take it for granted, thinking, "Oh yeah, we got it in the bag." There's record turnout in the Democrat primaries in Texas right now. Record turnout. Get out and vote, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.